Have you ever felt like life is moving so fast that sticking to any kind of routine feels impossible? You're not alone. In the past few weeks, I've been travelling non-stop, hopping on plane after plane, living out of a suitcase, and navigating hotel rooms that feel more temporary than restful. And trust me, keeping up with healthy habits, getting quality sleep, or even squeezing in a quick workout, it's way harder than it sounds. So today, I'm diving into why routines matter so much and, more importantly, how we can stay on track even when life throws us off course. Have you ever felt the struggle of sticking to routines or just want a few solid tips to get back on track? This video is for you. Constant travel has really pushed my routine to its limits. And let's be honest, when life throws us these curveballs, our routines are often the first things to go out of the window. But here's the thing, routines are incredibly important, not just for staying productive, but for our overall well-being and peace of mind. As Tony Robbins once said, it's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. This idea speaks to the core of why routines matter. They give us consistency and a framework for building towards our bigger goals. So why do routines matter so much? Routines help ground us. When we have a predictable set of actions, let's say, each day, it minimizes the decisions that we have to make, which in turn helps reduce stress and anxiety. The less time we spend thinking, what's next, the more energy we can put towards what really matters, our goals, relationships, and personal growth. Routines give us that little bit of control in an often chaotic world. For me, especially as a life coach, sticking to a daily rhythm of health, learning, and reflection makes me a better coach and a better person. So let's talk about the past few weeks. Being on the go, I've noticed my usual diet slip. My sleep has been all over the place, and workouts, let's just say they've been sporadic at best. But this experience has reminded me of something important. No one is immune to life's disruptions, and sometimes even the most disciplined routines need to be flexible. Between odd hotel rooms, late flights, and meals on the go, I've had to get creative with maintaining my health. And while it's been challenging, it's also been a great reminder that when things don't go, say, according to plan, it's okay to adapt. It's all about balance and flexibility. So if you've ever felt the frustration of being thrown off your routine, I've got you covered. After weeks of living out of a suitcase, I've had to rethink my approach to maintaining a routine, and I've picked up some powerful strategies along the way, both from my own experience on the road and years of coaching clients facing similar challenges. Let's dive into these tips so you can handle life's disruptions like a pro. First up, identify the core components of your routine. Think of this as finding your non-negotiables. For me, the essentials are movement, balanced meals, and some downtime to recharge and reflect. These are the things that keep me grounded and performing at my best, no matter where I am. Knowing your essentials helps you zero in on what you can prioritize, even when time or resources are tight. When you're clear on what keeps you feeling centered, you can build your day around those pieces, no matter how chaotic things get. Tip 2 is about embracing mini routines that fit your circumstances. Let's face it, when I'm on the road, a full workout isn't always realistic. That doesn't mean I can't do something. I'll aim to squeeze in a quick 10-minute bodyweight exercise in my hotel room or take a brisk walk in whatever area I'm in. The goal here isn't perfection, it's consistency. These mini routines may be short, but they keep me anchored, even in a busy or unfamiliar environment. They remind me that I'm still showing up for myself, even in a scaled back way, and that can be incredibly empowering. The third tip is about controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Sometimes things are just beyond our control, a delayed flight, a last minute meeting, or the wrong meal options. But rather than getting frustrated, I focus on what I can control. Can't get a full night's sleep? Maybe there's a chance to fit in a 15-minute power nap later. Missed a balanced meal? That's okay. I'll aim to make my next meal as nourishing as possible. This approach takes the pressure off and allows me to keep moving forward without getting bogged down by every little disruption. Number 4 is about embracing adaptation as growth. It's easy to see routine disruptions as setbacks, but what if they're actually opportunities? Michelle Obama puts it perfectly when she says, "You should never view your challenges as disadvantages. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. When you're forced to adapt, you're building resilience, flexibility, and even creativity. Being able to flex with life's unpredictability doesn't mean you're losing focus. It means you're sharpening the skill of adaptability, which is essential for success in all areas of life. So the next time you face a disruption, think of it as an exercise in personal growth, one that strengthens your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. And lastly, prepare for future disruptions by having a backup plan. After my recent travel whirlwind, I've learned the power of preparation. Having quick, travel-friendly workouts saved on my phone and packing a few healthy snacks have made a world of difference. Little adjustments like these make those disruptions easier to manage. Preparing ahead gives you options and a sense of control, no matter how unpredictable things may get. And once you're back home, it's so important to get back into your routine as soon as possible. After disruptions, re-establishing your routine quickly helps you avoid that lost momentum. Dive right back into your morning rituals, evening habits, and whatever else makes your day feel right. So here's the takeaway. Life will always bring disruptions. Routine isn't about being perfect or rigid. It's about creating a foundation that lets us thrive, even in challenging times. When you're thrown off track, remind yourself of your why. Get creative with the parts of your routine you can control and let go of the rest. Life is a journey, and our routines are the paths that keep us moving forward, even when the road gets a little bumpy. If you're facing disruptions, I challenge you to see them as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Keep going, stay adaptable, and remember, you've got this. Thank you for tuning in. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more insights on living your best life. Until next time, keep your head up and stay resilient. I'm Dr. Rakish Rana, the Clear Coach.